Hey guys, Sporty Things here, and today I'll just be ranking soccer clubs based off their 2021-2022 season. First is AS Roma. They didn't make the Conference League, and got into the final and won it. But so for that, I'm gonna put them in great. But they didn't do as well in the Serie A as they could have done. Atletico. They came third in La Liga. They nearly could have came fourth to, I think it was Sevilla or it was Sevilla or something. I think they nearly came fourth. So with that, I'm gonna put them in good. Also because they didn't do as good in the Champions League as they could have done. Juventus, I'm gonna have to put them in bad. Didn't get far in the Champions League. They didn't finish first in Serie A. They just in not terrible form right now. Losing one of their best players, Dybala. Chiellini, they're losing as well. It's not going to be good the next few years. Ajax, I'm going to put them in great because, of course, Boston, the Eredivisie again. And, yeah. Arsenal, they had a great season. Making top 5 instead of like top 6 and top 7 where everyone expected them to be. So yeah. Liverpool, I think they had the best season in the whole world. They made Carabao Cup final 1, FA Cup final 1, Champions League final, lost the Premier League by 1 point, an absolute legendary season. Bayern, I'll say they had a great season above Arsenal. But yeah, they could have went way further in the Champions League. Lost to Villarreal though. Paris, I'm gonna put them above Arsenal and above Bayern. But I would have put them in legendary if they had gone further in the Champions League and done better in more league cups. Olympique Lyonnais, yeah, they did do pretty good in Liga, and that for that reason I'm gonna put them in okay. Napoli, again, all these Serie A clubs, like they're getting ahead of Juventus now, which is pretty big for them. I'm gonna put them in good. Benfica, I don't really follow the Portuguese league that much, but I think they won this year. I think that's why I'm gonna put them there. Atalanta, again, they did play Champions League, but they didn't make it out of the group and got in the Europa League. And they didn't also make it far in the Europa League. So for that reason, I'm just going to put him in okay. Marseille, I mean, I don't really follow the Ligue, so I don't know that much about Marseille, but like, I think they had a good season. Chelsea now, FA Cup final, there was third in the Premier League. They had a good season. We'll put them there. Villarreal, obviously coming 7th or 6th, not making the Champions League or the automatic qualification for Champions League through La Liga. They didn't have the best season in league. But in the Champions League, they made it out of the group. But, oh my god, a run to the semi-finals. Only for that reason, I'm putting them there. La Liga, if I was ranking them off of La Liga, then they probably would have been an okay. But because of that Champions League run, they're all the way there and great. Schalke, I think they were really, really bad this season in the Bundesliga. Sevilla, they had a great season. I think they made the top 4. Athletic Bilbao, I don't really know. I'm just going to put them at good. Real Madrid, legendary as well. Yeah. Inter Milan, they won the La Liga, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to put them there. No, AC Milan or Inter won the La Liga, but I'm pretty sure it was Inter. Monaco, yeah, I'll put them in good. There are a lot of clubs that have an alright season. Bayern Leverkusen, I'm going to put them in an okay, but I think the worst club in this whole list will have to be one of the Bundesliga clubs out of Schalke or Mönchengladbach. But yeah, Lazio, they could have done better in La Liga. mean, not in La Liga, in Serie A, so I'm going to put him there. AC Milan, obviously, having a great season this year. And Everton, oh no, they had a real bad season. But I'm going to put him there because I nearly got relegated. Like, a club with so many good players, such opportunities like Richarlison, Digne, to nearly get relegated. I think they came 16th, so that's what they had, a terrible season. Borussia, yeah, I'll put him here. I'm going to even move some of these clubs a bit more ahead. RB Leipzig, yeah, they had an okay season. Tottenham, making the top 4, Champions League next year. I reckon they could win the Champions League. I'm going to put him there. Wolfsburg, I mean, I don't really follow the Bundesliga that much as my friend. But I think Wolfsburg, they came 5th or 6th. They had an okay season. FC Porto, I don't really follow the Portuguese league. But I think they did play Champions League, I'm pretty sure. And I think they had a pretty good time in the Champions League. And Man City, well, they made the semi-finals of the Champions League, winners of the Premier League. They need to go on legendary. Barca, they had a very, very, very bad, rough start to the season, losing Messi, terrible in La Liga. Then after they got Xavi, they started to come a bit more up, but still just weren't the Barca from 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm going to put him in good. Mönchengladbach, I don't really follow Mönchengladbach. I think they had an okay season. But the one thing I do remember, 5-0 win against Bayern. That's all I can remember about them. Manchester United, they are my favourite club, and they had not a good season, not in the top 4, so I'm going to put them there. In fact, maybe in ahead of the league clubs. But yeah, that was just not a good season. Then we have one more club, Valencia, who nearly got relegated from La Liga, I think, so I'm going to put him in bad. And that's it for today. I'll see you next time.